Now we get to see world number 1, Stephanie Gilmore, wearing the Jeep yellow jersey, the headliner in basically every matchup she enters, taking on Tatiana Weston-Webb, who made the semifinals here last year, and Nikki Van Dijk, turning this result into maybe one of her best. If she can get into a quarterfinal, that would be her first here out west. Plenty of time on the clock. We've had 35-minute heats in round 3, non-elimination format. We can continue on with the day. We'll stand by for that update as we finally have the first wave of the matchup. Nikki Van Dijk, first turn, nice and solid. Throws it vertically off the lip, setting up a wrapping turn, and she'll get out of there. So she's able to get the start. Big accomplishment against Tatiana and Stephanie Gilmore. We'll see her head out in front now in the heated competition.
Wow, how was that for a bit of a hassle right there?
Tatiana gets position off Gilmore. They're fighting for this wave. Let's see if this is going to be a keeper. Couple of snaps, little fading cutback. Maybe one more section to work with here. A little setup turn for the surfer from Kauai. One more section, belts it nice and clean. We know that she likes to surf aggressive. She's always confident and didn't mind a paddle battle with a 6-time world champ.
Well, score to kick things off.
6.67. Nikki had hers early. We'll wait for Tati's number. Gilmore still scoreless as Nikki Van Dijk is going again. There's that clean arc that she's been drilling through her previous heats. Just filling in the space well. Didn't really have much open face on the inside corner, but showing her control. And she'll line up the ski right on the inside. Water patrol is always so solid.
Yeah, it's definitely technique. Look at that inside positioning right there. And Tatiana on the backhand, forcing that inside position, making Steph Gilmore give way. Bringing this one through the inside, couple of nice little turns. Jamming it off the top again. This wave just kept standing up for her, offering a lot of scoring potential, and then finished off nicely. So Tatiana, yeah, she talked about being aggressive. Oh, how was that?
Right into Gilmore, hacking away on that oncoming section. You thought she'd be fired up, missing that previous wave. We're just seeing the tail end of this ride, so we'll see if that was her major turn on road to comeback, Bots.
Don't get Steph angry. I mean, you saw a little clip of her win at the Gold Coast when she showed us those guns. She's been doing a lot of hard work in the off-season, that's for sure. She's looking super fit. Let's have a look at Steph's wave here. Opening her account off the bottom, just jamming it into the white water. A vicious snap from Steph Gilmore, and again, just a nice wraparound turn from her. And then kicks on out of there.
Old school names, including a surfer from the West named Melanie Redmond Carr. As we now see the replay, Nikki's second scoring ride.
Yeah, Nikki just staying busy, that's for sure. Didn't quite connect on that last section, but a pretty solid score nonetheless, 5.57.
Score, let's take another look.
Yeah, well, just watch the attack mode here from Steph. Jamming it in the pocket. I mean, that's a difficult turn to do, and then maintain your speed, and then finished off right there with another beautiful sort of a wraparound maneuver. You know, just more energy, more speed, a little bit more, you know, pizzazz involved in that wave. Those waves sit exactly where you want to sit. Tatiana, is she going to go this one? Oh, she lets it go.
And Nikki's able to capitalize. One big move over the roof. Solid climbing maneuvers to cover some chunky sections, and she stays on her feet.
That was better right there from Nikki. Just a little bit more attack, lead.
Doing a good job just to notice the positioning of Tati being a bit wide. Let's see this first turn.
Let's have a look. Connects with that lip there and comes down nicely with a lot of speed, and again, just a critical turn for Nikki Van Dijk. So underneath the priority of Tatiana. Tati, because she paddled for that wave, kind of made a concerted effort. I don't know. The judges thought so, and now priority goes to Steph Gilmore. So 2 and Tatiana an 8.77. So underneath the priority, you can see Tatiana had a look at that. Nikki Van Dijk, though, up through the lip, bit of a free fall drop there, and back off the bottom and straight into that next turn. So rapid fire in succession in a short space of time. The judges love that. Steph with priority lets that wave go.
And now Tatiana Weston-Webb looking. Big drop, controls a big bottom turn. Great timing on the backhand snap. Swinging off the bottom again, under the lip hook. And now she's in a space where she'll have to wait. The rocks are showing up, and she jams the tail out, ends up being complete on a big finish.
A couple of good turns and Steph out the back.
Gilmore looking to answer. Chunky section's going to hold her behind. Handle that roll without priority. She got a 7-1-0 on those two big climbing moves.
Yeah, good surfing from Nikki, and that one too from Tatiana. This is going to get her right back in the heat. Way more attack mode on this wave for Tatiana. Didn't quite ride out of this last turn, but the first two turns were dynamic. We're done in a critical section of the wave. First one literally upside down. Let's have a look. Bang, right there in the perfect spot. And again, another beautiful turn. So Tatiana just showing why she's a dangerous competitor. When she gets that aggression going, turns like this will follow. Back to back. Beautiful backside turns. And again, right up in the pocket. Didn't quite get the board all the way back around, but she wanted to come out of that turn with a lot of speed.
Now it's time for Gilmore to answer. Number one in the world. Hits it under the section. Ton of speed and flow. There's that big whip, but she'll step off. So a fall for Gilmore.
And Steph is kind of playing catch-up right now, but she's surfing incredibly well. Beautiful turn right there. She comes around the section. Big snapping turn and just loses the front foot. I mean, she does that in her sleep. And that's the pressure of competition. You know, you can't let your opponent ruffle your feathers. You've got to stay in the moment, maintain your composure.
And for me, I needed the 7.5, but yeah, so I kind of just calculated and just thought, you know, I may as well, you know, have a crack at this one. And yeah, it kind of popped up two nice sections and then like a little finish off, which kind of did the job.
The next wave she fell off on, so that's just so unlike Steph. So maybe that bit of paddling did get under her skin. Tati now up and riding, finding herself a wave, trying to find something on that backhand on the inside. All kinds of water moving in there.
Is she going to be in position for this one?
Minutes ago now, Stephanie Gilmore uses priority, needs an 8.2. First turn, solid hook. Inside corner looks rippable. She throws it down on the open face for the frontside wrap. Looking to finish strong, drills the coping. She'll get the completion before the rocks. She had to let it go before she ran over that rock that was showing up. Tati now splitting the peak with Nikki. We'll check out this really full left. That's kind of looking flat on the face. She knew the time was running out, so might as well check that one out before the clock winds down.
Damaged her board or quite even cut herself up. Let's have a look. A bigger set wave. Steph drops in. Beautiful bottom turn straight in. There's hook right in the pocket. Throwing some spray. Maneuver number two. Nice and clean. Now it comes down to the finish. Biding her time off the bottom. Bang through the lip. Throws the tail out and then bails out because the rocks are right there. 8.20. Is that excellent surfing?
I feel like she got it, Potts. That was incredible composure. First turn was solid. Such a beautiful execution of that frontside wrap, and to get the finish in such a challenging space.
Scores dropping now for that last wave, and it looks like an absolute cracker.
9.10 for Gilmore on the buzzer to save herself to go straight into the quarterfinals. She'll share the moment on the ski with Nikki Van Dijk. Nikki drops out of that top position down to second, Tati to third. So a challenging heat for the competition in the lineup, and Gilmore had one last shot, turns it, and keeps that number one roll through the event. Tatiana Weston-Webb now will have to surf in round 4, along with Nikki Van Dijk. Gilmore saving that Jeep yellow jersey and increasing her lead on that top 5 picture with Lakey Peterson already out of the contest.